Amendment number 271 by Mr. Seer, safeguarding free expression.
The senator from the Cape and Islands, Senator Seer.
Thank you, Madam President, and through to the members, I rise to speak on Amendment 271, safeguarding free expression. For all we do well in this Commonwealth, Massachusetts bears an unfortunate historical infamy when it comes to banning books. In 1637, Plymouth Bay Colony banned the first book in what would become the United States. Since that day, 387 years ago, we've made quite a bit of meaningful headway on free speech, yet challenges remain, especially recently. Last year, the Boston Globe found that there are at least 70 books challenged in 291 school districts in Massachusetts. And so this amendment, along with Senate Bill 2328 that I filed, ensures that both public and school libraries can offer a diverse selection of books, media, and materials without political interference. Not only do book bans undermine intellectual freedom, but they're often weaponized against marginalized people and communities. And the number of book challenges that we've seen in recent years has increased dramatically. They've doubled between 2021 and 2022, according to the American Library Association. Massachusetts is ranked 4th in the nation for book ban attempts. I think something that many of you, when I heard that figure, was surprised by. And this movement to erase ideas and people from public view comes with stark consequences. Banning books with characters of color or LGBTQ themes parallels a rise in hate crimes and hate crimes and anti-LGBTQ, anti-equity policies nationwide. Licensed school librarians and educators, not political pressure, should determine what materials are appropriate in our public libraries, in our public schools. So it's not just enough that we prevent the banning of books. We also must, unfortunately, the reality is we have to protect our librarians, who are the stewards of precious access to knowledge. Indeed, nearly 1 in 4 librarians here in Massachusetts report experiencing harassment over a book challenge. Some, and I've spoken to several of these librarians in my own district, have faced in-person threats, email harassment. They're concerned about their job security. So also included in this amendment protects librarians from dismissal, licensure loss, or disciplinary actions when following professional selection guidelines. A number of other states have taken a similar tack to this amendment, including Illinois and New Jersey. And so this language, this amendment, is a real unfortunately, this is a necessary step that we have to take to protect the right to read, to defend educators and librarians from censorship, and to ensure that Massachusetts lives up to its ideals and becomes a leader, continues to be a leader in intellectual freedom. I want to thank a number of colleagues who have been working with me in partnership on this issue, my friend from Ludlow and others, really trying to respond to this increase that we've seen. Although we're not going to be advancing this amendment today, I really urge my colleagues to pay attention to this issue. I think this is something that, as part of our Response 2025 efforts that we're unfortunately going to need to do, I have heard from countless librarians, both in our public schools and public libraries, of the need for this. So this is regrettably an urgently needed policy to protect the right to read. So, Madam President, I ask unanimous consent to withdraw the amendment. Thank you.